Hi all. So after losing my X8G in the wind, and along with my run cam, which was rather unfortunate, and due to a lack of pilot error, I should have used headless mode to get it back. It was too windy and it flew too far away for me to really see which way it was going. So decided to give the Symas another go. Have a CX20 as well from Cheerson, but I do like these quadcopters, they are brilliant to fly. So I thought I'd give this one a go. The only downside I've seen to this on the internet is the fact that if you put the stick or the throttle stick all the way down, it turns the motors off, which is not good when you're flying. It's got altitude hold, so I'm going to see how that goes as regards how much downstick you need to bring the thing down. There is a mod I found on YouTube where you can put a switch on with some resistors, which doesn't look too difficult, so we'll try that. First things first, this charger that you get with all Syma quadcopters, best place for that is the bin. First of all, it's a very slow charger. It's a balance charger, and it is only for 2 cells, but it takes forever. I've never really used it, to be honest. What you want to get yourself is one of these. This is a really good charger, and then you can get one of these boards quite easily off Amazon, and basically you can charge 6 batteries at once on this. It's called a balance plate, or balance charging plate. You can put any number of cells for each battery, so you put your power connector on there and your balance lead in there, and you can charge in different ways and you can charge different cells. Just a word of advice about using this board though: ideally your batteries all need to be in the same state, because whilst this is it's got the balance charge connectors, it is possible that if you put a fully charged battery on here and a fully discharged battery, the charger will sense that the battery still needs charging and it will try and charge it. It cannot differentiate between batteries connected on here. Okay, so your batteries ideally need to be in the same state, and the best way to do that without going too much into this is to plug each battery in singularly in turn, and on here select the storage mode, and then get all your batteries finished in the storage cycle, and then leave them. Then when you want your batteries charging to use, put them all in here, however many you want, stick it on balance charge, and they will all be charged at the same rate and in the same time. So upon receiving a new quadcopter, you will find inside the battery box one battery, standard to Syma, and these are the connectors that they use. Okay, if you're going to get yourself one of these and one of these, you need to change your battery connectors to these, and I can't remember what type they're called, but they are a power connector. Okay, the other lead, this charger can charge 1 battery, and that is the lead, and you would plug your balance lead into a selected one on the side there. Okay, so I have some other batteries for this Syma quadcopter, and I've fitted these connectors. I also have my Cheerson batteries here with the same power connector. Okay, so what we're going to do is cut these off here. Make sure that the positive and negative are all the same orientation, because otherwise you have a bit of a fry up. So the pointed one here at the top I've made negative, and it doesn't matter really for your own use which way you do them, but actually just looking, they are marked. You can't probably see on here, but they are marked when my thumbnail is positive and negative, so I've gone along with that. And I suppose, you know, if you swapped them with somebody else's kit, charge or whatever, then the orientation should be the same. So those are my 2 spare batteries for the Syma. This is the one that come with it, so I'm going to cut these off and replace them with this is a pair. Just a quick tip, and I know that you're going to think to yourself, well, I'm not stupid. When you change the connector on the battery with your side cutters, don't get hold of it and cut it off like that. You'll have yourself a little bit of a fire. Cut them one at a time. Okay, so there we go. Cut the Syma battery connectors off. Connected those. That's a battery tester, which I've just plugged in. Put a bit of heat shrink on there just to tidy the ends up and make sure if anything metal gets across there, it's not going to short it out. So got 3 batteries ready for the Syma. Having done that, next job is to balance your blades, which is always a good thing to do. It takes stress off the gearbox because these things have got tiny little gearboxes, and it also enables your drone to fly a little bit better. And if you're going to have a camera on there, it'll eliminate jello. So this little thing is a brilliant balancer. The Syma blades are good to do because they've got a hole through, and as you can see, this blade is heavy. Oh, it's not bad actually. I've been basically rub on the underside of the blade with a little bit of emery until it's balanced. It's quite windy today. It's always wise whenever you turn your copter on just to do a compass calibration and a heading calibration. I always do, and basically we have to bind the quadcopter, which it is. Okay, both sticks to the left, see slow flashing, both sticks to the right, quick flashing. Okay, and then the quadcopter knows its heading, knows what's level. So what I'm going to do now is just to attempt to do a little hover. It's a little bit windy today, but we'll see how we go. So this is in altitude hold, and I'm just literally flying it with one stick. But it is struggling a little bit, especially in low mode.